Hello, my name is Dennison. I live in Dalton-in-Furness and this is my story. I'm 44, I go to St George's Church and I work in a company called TCV, which is training employment services for people actually who have a lot of problems and issues that go on in their life, and I try and help them the best I can. I have always been a Christian all my life, but I did get lost along the way with my Christianity, and I turned my back on my faith, God, everything to do with Christianity, and I decided to try and live my own life without faith in it at all. I lost a son when he was 8 months old due to leukemia, and my son, I lost him in a very short space of time, so I hadn't got that chance to grow with him as a mum and look after him. And from that moment on, it changed me as a person. I became very hard, very, very hard. I rebelled against people that loved me because I then had an issue with love. I thought, there's no love in the world, there's no love, and there's no God, because God has now taken this most precious thing of my life away, gone forever. And I decided from then on that was not the person that I wanted to be with God, because he'd done this to me. And from then on, things just spiraled out of control. I was a very rebellious person, and every time something in my life went wrong, I didn't blame people around me. For some reason, I always blamed God. Why, God? Why have you done this? Why have you made this happen in my life? And the more I continued along the path of my own way, things continued to go wrong. Each time something happened in my life and it did go wrong, I suppose deep down I was crying out for help. And I wanted God there, but wanted him at a distance. And I was scared to let him in because I'd turned my back on him. So I was scared of the fact I'd rejected God. I was scared that he wouldn't want to know me. And this continued for a lot of years in my life until I suddenly had a feeling that I needed to come back to church. And coming back to church and then starting to pray, I had really overwhelming senses of calm and peace that were coming in. And at times they did scare me, because I believe, and I still believe to this day all along, it was God that was actually coming through, and he was breaking that cycle in me of that defiance in me. He'd come into my life and he was telling me, please listen to me, I'm there, I'll never let you go, I'll always be there. I wish today that I could give a piece of how I feel to every single person I meet every day of my life. I feel overwhelmed. I feel completely at peace, and it's like a blanket of security there all the time. God wasn't to blame for the loss of my first little boy. God is there to love, to nurture and guide. I feel right with me and I feel right with God, and I feel that no matter what happens in my life, he is always there. And God knew that I would end up at the position I'm at today, where I fully love God so much.